I shared with you the other day that I went to a program put on by the Blue Cross Blue Shield Alabama to help me understand better my Medicare program. And I went to find out if I got cancer, could it bankrupt me? And as I told you in the other video, they said no, that I would only have a out-of-pocket expense of somewhere around $5,100. And even if that changed, it wasn't going to change that much. So I found some solace in that. But they did also mention that maybe some of Nita's RX might not be the best program for her. So we have set up a meeting to meet with this lady and explore exactly what our policies have. So to my way of thinking, it's kind of like a financial advisor, but this is specializing in Medicare. While we were there, she handed out this brochure that I thought was interesting, and it said on the top of it, get help with your Medicare cost, programs that can help you save money. And I thought, well, I recognize that there are, I think it's 40% of retirees who have nothing for their retirement set aside other than the Social Security that they're going to get. And so I thought, well, I need to explore this and share it with you, because if it isn't even appropriate to you, maybe you know somebody that it is, and we can help them. So let's go over this and educate ourselves so we can maybe reach out and help some other people. It basically says state programs can save you money. And it says you can get help from your state paying your Medicare premiums. In some cases, Medicare savings programs may also pay Part A, your hospital insurance, and Part B, your medical insurance, and that includes deductibles, co-insurance, co-payments if you meet certain conditions. And then it says there are 4 kinds of Medicaid savings programs: qualified Medicare benefits, QMB, specified low-income Medicare benefits, SLMB, they love these acronyms, qualified individuals, QI, and qualified disability working individuals, QDWI. If you qualify for the various acronyms, you automatically qualify for extra help paying for Medicare prescription drug coverage. So I just believe that there's probably a lot of people out there who don't know this is available and don't know how to go about qualifying for it, because it can be expensive. And as I learned about this, that yeah, you have an out-of-pocket of $5,100 isn't going to hurt me, but if you don't have it, you don't have it. And what I've also learned, it isn't the hospital stays that really bankrupt people, it's the cost of their drugs. And so let's look at the inside of this brochure and let's explore this a little bit. Again, maybe it's not pertinent to you, but maybe you know somebody that it is. Maybe it's your mother, maybe it's your aunt, maybe it's the lady across the street, whatever. So let's look at it. It basically says there's 3 important questions that you need to ask yourself, and that if you want some more information, you can visit Medicare.gov. So let's look at those questions. Do you have or are you eligible for Part A? Well, if you're over 65 and you're on Medicare, the answer to that question is yes. Is your income in 2020 at or below the income limits listed below? So let's look at those. And again, it goes through the various programs. The qualified Medicare beneficiary. If you have an individual income, this is a monthly income of less than $1,084, or as a married couple, $1,457, they will help you pay for your Part A and B premiums and other costs like deductibles, coinsurance, and copays. So if your monthly income as individual or married couple are below those two limits, they're going to help you. Then you have the specified low-income Medicare beneficiary, and this is if you have an individual income of below $1,296 or a month, or a married income of $1,744, they're going to pay for your Part B premium. Okay? So what I think this is saying is, they take something out of your Social Security check for your Part A and Part B. If you're under a married couple with monthly income under $1,744, they won't take that out of your check. Then if you're a qualified individual, then you have, again, these are each scaling up, 1456 individual, 1960 married, again, a reduction in Part B premiums. And then if you're a qualified disabled and working individual, okay, so you're qualified and you're working, but your income as an individual, so you're retired, you're getting Medicare, but you're working, and you have a individual income of less than $4,339 a month, that's over $48,000 a year, or less than $5,833 a month, that's right close to $70,000 a year, you can not have to pay your Part A premium. I suspect there's a lot of us, or a lot, that qualify for these things, but I also suspect we don't know about it. And I don't know if the system is good enough such that it automatically qualifies you for this and says, hey, you don't have to pay this or not. What I want you to know is it's there. And I want you to know for other people that you may love and who may need help, that it's there and you need to qualify for it. Okay, the third question is, do you have limited resources? And this is basically saying that you don't have assets set aside, and it's saying that your resources are $7,860 for one, or $11,800 for a married couple. You don't have those resources, and those resources are savings accounts, stocks, bonds, and things of that nature. And then it goes through, as you can see here, for the various other programs. Again, you're making, let's go down to the QDWI, you're retired, you're on Medicare, you're a married couple, and you're making less than $6,000 a year, $5,833, and you don't have $4,000 in one person's name or $6,000 in a married couple, and this does not include your car, your burial plot, up to $1,500 in burial cost, and if you've put that money aside, or your furniture or other household goods or personal items. So it's saying you can be working, you can be making, just as a couple, just less than $6,000 a month. And if you don't have substantial savings put aside, you can get your Premium A payment taken away, that you don't have to pay it. So this is, I just, in my life, I recognize that it's not what you know that hurts you. And in most cases, it's not what you don't know that hurts you, what you know you don't know. It's what you don't know that you don't know. And that's what I think this little pamphlet's all about, that there are probably hundreds of thousands of people in the United States that don't know they don't have to be paying their Medicare premiums, or they don't have to have their Medicare premiums being taken out of their Social Security if they would just raise their hand and say, hey, I qualify for this program. Help me out. So that's what I want to do in this channel. I want to be a source to gather information to help you make good retirement decisions. And I want you to share this video with other people that you think it might be helpful for. I want to grow this community to, let's just choose a number and say there's 1 million of us. And we're working together to make retirement the best part of your life. One other thing I want to ask you, if you find this helpful, first of all, give a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. But if you want to support the channel and support the causes that this channel believes in, like helping children avoid having cancer, that's what that shirt's all about, go down below and you'll see where it says join. And what you're going to do is you're going to be joining the channel. You're going to be supporting the channel so that we can reach out and do more to help other people. Okay, I think it's something like $4.99 a month that will bill your credit card, and you can help this channel grow by giving a thumbs up, by subscribing, and by joining the channel membership. All right, I hope that's helpful. I found it enlightening. I am going to, as I said, I have an appointment with Karen Hoffich. She is a RHU benefits specialist for Social Security and Medicare. And so I'm going to meet with her, and then I will share my knowledge with you after we have that meeting. So I'll be talking to you again. Hope you find this helpful.